Ta-da! Ugh. Alright. First order of business is I just painted my nails, so my fingers feel weird. So I'm just going to do a quick session on this to unweird them, I guess. Are we back? Alright, that's stupid. Yo, what's up, Canyon? About 2 cube chairs. Should I get a third? No. Huh? How? I didn't even know it was possible to DNF an apron like that. But yeah, that's my brutally honest answer. Because, like, my chair, it kind of just sits there in the corner and just takes up a lot of space. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Of course, I get a 16 and then follow it up with a 7. That last layer was like the majority of the solve. I don't know. Dude. Okay. feels really cold. Oh, probably that, because I have AC on and it's March. Alright. I'm going to put on this hoodie. And we are going to hopefully see some improvement. Oh, I forgot to wash this. Shoot. Alright. I'm just doing this session till my hands feel alright. And then after that, I'm going to do some setup on this cube as well as a 6x6. Anyone else here? I think it's just you, yeah. Well, it's also because it's Tuesday, like afternoon. So even people on the East Coast are still in school, technically. The reason why I am not is because it is ACT day, and I have already taken my ACT. So I had online school technically today, but I already completed all of those assignments. So I'm kind of just at home. Thought might as well stream. Nice double rotation. Gotta break that habit. I really like the slice layers on this thing, so I've been using that out more for some reason. Like, I learned to Rosco corners, like, in 20 minutes. It's a really easy method, and I don't know why I haven't learned it till now. So, we go here, we go to G, D. So, I think in my line scheme that's God. I might change this to Geometry Dash, but G, D, and then B, O. So, G, D, and then B is nothing, O is that. There we go. I might do some Orozco, like, only corners solving later, if people are interested in that. But for now, we're just chilling with this. So the first thing that I don't like about this cube is it is incredibly loose. Can't wait to try the new 3x3. I got a few, but they might be back ordered after that, bro. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, so this is a completely bare cube now because it did have factory loot, but I've done so many solves on it that it's all gone now. So this is effectively a blank canvas. The only thing I've done with it since getting it out of the box was move the spring compression up from 3 to 4. And I'm liking the spring compression, it's just still loose. So I think the first thing that we're going to do is tighten it. Another thing that's interesting about this cube... Oh no, there's still a lot of factory lube inside. Forget what I said about that. They have these green torpedoes in the edges that have a repelling edge magnet in it. And then it came with this baggie of orange torpedoes, which do not have magnets in them. So you can have repelling edge magnets, or you can choose to remove them. I don't think I'm ever going to use these, just because I don't think the repelling edge magnets really do much. But I do like the green torpedoes. I think that is a sick appearance, but I think I'm just going to keep these in here. I won't worry about the orange ones, because these just have 0 magnets in them. So all I gotta do is just tighten it and then lubricate it to my preference. Oh. Okay, so I'll use this screwdriver. I'll do 1/2 twist on every side and see how I like it. BRB, gotta clean up my Subway. Get Subway for lunch. Alright, I'm gonna try solving with this tension for a bit and see how it goes. Also, they don't give you a tool for the spring compression thing, so you have to use your finger, but the thing sticks up like maybe 2 millimeters, and it's really hard to compress and then turn. So it does like hurt your fingers if you try to do more than once, which is why I only did it up 1 on every single tension. I just did it on 4 and I liked it a lot, so... Oh yeah, I ordered 400 plus 3-centimeter cubes to do mosaics for wedding. That's gonna be awesome, dude. Oh no. Oh, is it the GAN 330s? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is that 3 centimeters? I think that is. Yeah. How do I preserve that pair? I didn't. That still wasn't a bad solve. Just wish I was able to preserve that pair. Nah, I'm cheap. It's the Chi plastic bag ones. We'll build custom frame. Okay. Wait, Chi plastic bag ones? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, for having cold hands and newly painted fingernails so my hands feel weird, I'm actually solving pretty good right now. Like, that's all. That's all was just really clean. Ugh. Ah. That wasn't a great Ciolo. I'm on my phone now, but have a 10-second delay. Well, that's unfortunate. So what is the cheap plastic bag ones for Chi? Like, I don't know what that implies. Whoops. Hello, Christoph? Is that how you pronounce your name? That's just how I've been calling you, but... Yeah, another chat or hi. Yeah, it is quite bare when I stream at this time. That's another thing about this cube. It corner twists stupid easily. The Chi ones are the generic looking ones that I put in random orders. Wait, hold on. Do I have one? Somewhere in here. Is it not this one? This one is Chi, but I don't think it's... Do you mean these? Like, is it these ones? Is that the new MGC Rubik Cube? Yes, it is. I don't know why on earth they call it the beta, but that's what they call it. Yes? Okay. That makes sense. Frickin'... Alright. Let's try to get back into it. Is that correct? Thought I misscrambled somewhere. Made a mistake in that last pair. Working on more inventory orders right now, but I've already bought the cubes to restock, so now I get restock more fun puzzles. Yay! Ah. Damn it, dude. That was good pace until the last layer. Yeah. I wouldn't feel totally confident using this cube for blind, just because I'm not a very accurate turner with my eyes closed. Okay. But I can definitely see why Ro Hessler's switching to these for multi. Feels very nice. Hi 2H Cubing, welcome to the stream. I think he's switching to the the base version of this for multi-blind. You like my M slices? I won't be here long. Yeah. That's alright. Glad that you stopped by at least for a bit. Is the base version supposed to be good too? Apparently. Ro Hessler got it just to test it out, and he immediately said, alright, I'm gonna need like 70 of these. Because that's just how many cubes he does for multi. Oh, okay. That cell was interesting to say the least. That was a double X cross. Gah. If I locked up just a little bit less on that R perm, it could have been sub 6. Ooh. Instead we get a counting 6. Very nice. It's something like 60. What is something like 60? Yeah. Rose cube count. No, it's definitely more than 60. He's attempting 70 in comp. He's already done a bunch of 70 attempts. None of them have been notable enough to like achieve a new PR or world record. But it could happen very, very soon. Alright. We have PVBPA. Let's see what happens. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. It definitely wasn't a good enough scramble, but still, a 7-8 average on cam is pretty good. Pi ZV, let's go. Ah! No, why did double rotate? I need to do more lefty turns. That's definitely my my weakness. His highest is exactly 70. Well, yeah, but he's done exactly 70 many times. Chet, what's your PB? Mine's 5.12. Mine is 4.53, and I got it in like December 2022. I've only gotten one 4 since then. Actually, no. I think I've gotten 2. I did get a full step 5 yesterday, which is the time that you see in the thumbnail. Mine is 6.9. Beautiful. Yeah. I I don't know why, but for some reason I just decided not to plan out the X cross, and I was just like, I'll just find the edge. Yeah, no, I did find it after a whole 2-second pause, and you can't really be having those. Whoops. Hello, NJ. Welcome to the stream. Just pre-bowled, league bowling, but a non-league day. Cool. Oh, excuse me. I need to do the RU ones. Nice. Ugh. Although a purple logo would be cool. Oh wait, never mind. What did I miss? Do you want my logo on the mini mat to be normal colors or solid purple? I think a solid purple would just stand out, but it's not mine. Not a +2. Nice. I'm getting a lot more full step 6s. By the way, I averaged 145 today, so that was cool, Mao. On bowling? 100 days till Worlds? This is true. I haven't even booked my flight yet, or found a hotel room. I really need to get on that. The bowling chameleons always stop me from getting good scores. What is a bowling chameleon? Ah, yes. 3 rotations for 1 pair. Beautiful. Because, like, what am I supposed to do if I have that back slot? Ugh. What is Ty's PB mean of 3 on 6x6? If I had to guess, it would be like 112. But you would have to find him and ask him, because I don't know directly. I do know that his PB single is a 102, but not the bowling chameleons. What is it? Am I reading that right? Chameleons. There we go. That's correct, right? Yep. That was the worst of 9 you'll ever see. Chameleon, the animal. Yes, I know what a chameleon is. But his PR single is 120. Well, yeah, that's his PR single. A lot of lucky things can happen in a 6x6 solve. You have 3 different parodies you can get. He also, like, rarely ever gets rounds, so... He has some in 2 weeks, though, and I'm excited for it. At least I think he's going to the comp. How many Y-perms have I gotten? Which, that's the whole reason why I was going to set up my 6 later. In fact, I should probably get on that now. That finger trick was so bad. Where 3 blinds? Okay. I'll do 3 blind once I'm done setting up my 6. And also doing a bit of 6. Why? Why? Alright, well. Hello, King Clocker. Remember when I said I wouldn't stay long? Yeah. Are you going? That was clean. Is the beta good? I bought one impulsively because all my 3x3s are dead. Yes, this thing is good. It's good for 2-handed. I don't think it'll be... With the right setup, I think it might be good for 1-handed, but at that point, you might as well just get a V5. And for blind, it's quite nice. At least the slide moves feel good. It's kind of giving me Tangy V1 vibes from everything I'm seeing. Oh, it definitely has that. The Tangy V1 is definitely a goated blind cube, I agree. It feels like a Tangy V1 and a Tornado V3 at once. Okay. Alright. I'll get one more sub 8 and then I'll start setting up the 6. That would have been it with any other PLO. Yeah, okay. I just like tangy slices, so as long as it has that vaguely, I'm happy. Oh yeah. If anything, it's better. It's better than the tangy that I lent you at that one con. What is this? Okay. Well, that was quite an interesting scramble, to say the least. I'm going to try to roll this out to 5, so aka 2 more solves. Alright. My BPA is 7-4. Doesn't look like I'm going to get it, but you never know. Overall, a clean solve though, 818. That is a nickel away from PR. Alrighty, now here comes the embarrassing part of the stream where I get to try to do this event. So, the first thing that I'm going to do is, I've heard that if you use heavy lubes, it takes a while to break in. Like, I've heard Amethyst say like 200 something solves. You know, I'm just going to do one solve real quick, just to see like what this cube needs. I also ordered some stuff to start working on custom lubes. Ooh! That sounds interesting. OMG, my favorite event. Alright, well, it's about time. We are going to dip the camera a bit, because it is a bigger cube. Alright, prepare to be embarrassed. Yikes. Alright, it's just barely out of frame the time, but yeah. My PRs in 7x7 are 308 and 318, by the way. My 6x6 times are just atrociously bad in comparison to literally anything. My goal is sub 2 in 2 weeks, but I honestly don't know how realistic that is, so I might just have to shoot for sub 210. Okay, so... Jeez. Okay. So, what's the best way of going about lubricating it with Angstrom lubes? Like, does anyone know? I will need this. Like, for Gravitas, where would I put it on here? OMG, yes, we need Canyon's lubes. Alright. Is that too much? I don't know. Internal with both and outer for DNM and Dignitas. Okay. So if I did this right, just that there. I think I literally forgot to get that section of it. Like there. Okay. Alright. It's an okay amount. Alright. I always like to do them one at a time, for some reason. I never like doing them both. Okay. I don't know if it's just my hands finally feel normal again, and that I can actually like turn at a decent speed, or if I just made no difference in the Gravitas, because it feels really similar. Alright, I'll save that for now. And then you said Dignitas for the internals as well? And then like the 3x3 layers? I was going to apply it directly. And then in here, I am basically out of Dignitas too. Get him there. And then some for the outers as well, like here-ish. One at a time is the right approach. Okay. That was just a preference that I had. Okay. And then you said D and M for the outer layers? Just the outer layers? I'll put in 2 drops there and then 2 drops here. Alright. We'll try something like that. In the past, when my cube was really like slow and sluggish, at least on my 4x4, I hit it with FZ Stealth and DNM, and that combination would always speed it back up like instantly, and it would last for a decent chunk of times. But after a day or two, it would just run out. I probably just need to clean it out. No, I mean the outer part of the pieces, but DNM doesn't make a difference, I guess. Alright. Gotta reconnect this. Again, timer here. I've already been streaming for an hour, that's crazy. Alright, and then we just go ahead and solve. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good. I also got 0 out of 6 parries on those 2 solves in a row, which is ridiculously lucky, because, I mean, that's... What is that, 1 in 64? Am I doing that math correctly? It's 50-50, 2 to the 6. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yeah, my math was right. Can you guys see the cube, by the way? Like, when I was solving down here, like, could you guys see it? Or should I move my camera down a bit more? Maybe I should scoot it back. Like, physically. Like, there. Oop. There. How's that? I'll be solving here-ish. Oh, yeah, that's visible. Alrighty. try this out again. Uh, Yo-Yo 100 is my 7-7 PB and PR single. What? Oh, for 6. Okay, I was confused. I'm like, how do you know my 7x7 PR average of 100? But yeah, 223 something. Pretty good, but I'm not quite there. I think I just gotta do a lot of practice, really. Okay. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 there. What? Oh. That was not the correct one. That's not correct. Where is it? There it is. That wasn't correct. Wow. All right. Yeah, you can tell my 6x6 consistency is quite horrid. Okay. Where is anything? Wow. Okay. What is that? Get off. Probably just the paint chipping. Alright, well. That's PBR to 5, I guess. Let's go for another one. Alright. What? Alright, well, BPA again. Yeah, that mean of 3 is 231, 208, 206. Those are stupid. I also don't track mean of 3 on here, so I don't know it exactly, but... Oh, why? Alright, here we go again. Surely one of these is going to be a sub 2, right? Who knows? It could be this one. Stay tuned to find out. Alright. What? Ah, shoot. Is that not even worth it? That felt really slow. That might not be worth it. Still though, 217, that would have been sub PR mean. Because my PR means 217. Which is really not good. Oh, okay. trying out the different peel Proteogs. I have a comp this week, and I'm hoping to break 6x6 on R. Good luck to you. Because I definitely am not going to be breaking 6x6 NR in my next comp. I'm not even going to break 6x6 SR. It's really difficult. Ideally, I would hope for sub 2, but even if I get sub 210 officially, I'll take that as a win, and then I'll get a bigger improvement at Worlds. Okay. There we go. Whoa! Cool! That was 202. Alright. It isn't quite PB single, but it's definitely... It's either my fastest or second fastest time. It's my second fastest time. 209 again. What? Just as my dogs start barking. Cool. Oh my gosh, doggy, shut up! Alrighty. I think I will save more improvement for another time in 6. For now, I'm going to try to see if I can do some Orozco. So, hide that. Where's my blindfold? Here it is. I'll be making a debut with this blindfold in 2 weeks, but this blindfold is really sick. It is non-donnable too, but I don't think I'm going to be using it at all. Because my earmuffs kind of block it out. I'm also not going to bother with a cube cover, I'm just going to start immediately. No. I think I did that wrong. Yeah. I definitely messed up that that setup move, but it looks like I messed up something else, but I don't know for sure. DNF that. Ooh, that was actually quite good. Alright. Starting to realize that blindfold on stream, like, isn't the best idea, so I think I'll just go back to normal 3x3 for, like, only a little bit longer. I won't stream for too much. Or, I do kind of want to just keep doing 6. Which is weird, I've never said that in my life. You know what, I'm gonna act on it. Because if I don't act on it now, I might never. Yeah, there's the proof on stream that I know Orozco for corners. Yay, 6 is so fun. My viewership actually went down during 6x6, so I'm probably not going to be streaming it often. I'll stick to like the shorter sprint events for streams, and then the big queues and stuff for off camera. Or on camera, depending on what I feel like. Because my viewership peaked at 7, I then started doing 6x6, and then it went down to 3. Ugh. Hmm? $2.11. Streaming big cubes does not work, lols. Yeah, unless you're really fast. I've gotten a PBR to 12 3 times in a row now. I just keep rolling it. Whoa, look at this. My average of 69 is 2 minutes 22.22. I just need one good solve. Like one really good solve, because these are all good solves for me. And it'll be sub 2. Okay. Hmm. No. Which freaking one is it? It's that one. Okay. I paired it up to the wrong piece 3 times in a row. Nope. Good job, me. I forgot it. No. I know this one. Ugh. Wow, dude. Alright. I was like a whopping 40 seconds worse than some other times I've been getting the stream. I'm almost tempted to delete it, but I'm not going to, just because I feel like I'm going to be doing that a lot. Alright, so let's not make those mistakes in centers, and let's also relearn our L2 EOGs, because apparently we don't know them. That last layer turning was really good. At least for my standards. Alright. I think I'm gonna do one more 6x6 solve, and then I'll end the stream. So, let's make this last 6x6 solve a good one, hey? Yes! Oh my gosh, it was a good one. Alrighty. That salt was really fluid all the way through. I'm happy with that. Alrighty, so we got the sub 2 sync out of the way. The next up is going to be average of 5. But, oh yes, first sub 2 on 6x6. I did it. Alright, that's where I'll be ending off the stream, so thank you guys for watching, chilling, chatting in the chat, all that stuff. Yeah. I will continue the 6x6 grind throughout the next 2 weeks. I don't know how much I'm going to stream, but hopefully I will record a decent chunk of it. But yeah, bye. Bye, everyone.